we can go to our next guest. I'm almost afraid to ask who he is and what he does.
Well, next we've got, Wally, an ultra-liberal, as you might expect. His name is Mike Shackelford, and he is for the politically liberal side of our nation.
Okay. Let me start out this conversation so you don't think I have anything personal against you. I want to make this as kind as I can. Let me start the thing off by saying you are the wimpiest guest I've ever had in my whole life.
What makes you say that, Wally?
You have said to me that you want to debate me on the moral issues. First of all, let me ask you, do you have any morals?
Yes.
Well, how can you debate me on the moral issues that I have said on this program? What in the world have I said but I have stood up for God and country, morality and decency? What moral issues would you challenge me on, you freako?
I'm for all that, Wally. I'm against such issues as abortion, pornography, prostitution.
You're against pornography?
I'm for it.
Oh, well. Why don't you go into partnership with that freak old Mike that just left here, huh? Why are you, all right, why are you in favor of pornography?
Because it's a multi-million-dollar industry and it's enjoyed by many millions of Americans.
Enjoyed by millions of pervert sickos. Let me enlighten you just a little bit, as I did on this program a few weeks ago, and I'll do it again because you need a good education, as well as a bath, I think. Let me tell you something. There has been an expose, and leading psychiatrists in Newsweek magazine revealed that practically every sicko, degenerate child molester who has been arrested and sent to jail or to a hospital, no talking off stage, please. Everybody who has been arrested and sent to jail as a child molester has been caught and has been found to be reading and collecting pornography. Now, you have said that pornography does not hurt anybody. How can you say that when child molesters have been found to be collectors of that filth and scum?
They would collect it anyway, Wally, whether it were illegal or illegal. And I don't feel those people should be the cause to ruin everyone's enjoyment in pornography.
Go home. Don't you understand? It is causing harm. What these studies have revealed is these sick, perverted sex perverts who would commit rapes on children and adults. These people are being spurred on to commit these acts by reading pornographic magazines and by seeing pornographic films. Can't you see that pornography is causing a major problem in this country?
Like I said, Wally, they'd get a hold of pornography whether it were illegal or legal.
Not if it was banned, then every book of pornography was burned. If pornography was outlawed and anybody like that idiot who was here who filmed or distributed pornographic films would be put in jail, then they wouldn't get their hands on it. And I say it is time to ban all pornography right now.
Mike, you say it's okay because millions of people enjoy it.
That's right.
Thousands of people enjoy murder. Is that okay?
No.
That's not all right.
And thousands of people enjoy raping unsuspecting young girls. Do you approve of that?
No.
Well, then why do you approve of... Okay, so you are the kind of person who says, I won't obey all the laws. I'll choose this as being okay and this as being not okay. You are nobody to make that kind of judgment. We have a moral code in this country, and it is high time we said to the filth and scum in the motion picture industry and the entertainment industry that enough is enough. He also has had the audacity to make the statement that he agrees with the Soviet Union on their version of how they shot down the Korean airliner.
That's true, Wally.
Go ahead, and how can you possibly say that as an American citizen? How can you say that?
Okay, first of all, the day that plane was shot down, the Soviet Union was doing a top-secret test of an SSX-25 intercontinental ballistic missile on the Kamchatka Peninsula. That prompted an intelligence-gathering operation the United States could not afford to miss, so they figured the Soviet Union would not dare to shoot down a civilian plane with so many passengers on it, so they packed it with a bunch of spy instruments and told the pilot to fly over the most sensitive...
Who's they? Who's they?
The United States
That's
government.
you too, buddy. Don't say they, that's we.
Okay, we.
I mean, don't you consider yourself to be an American citizen?
Yes.
Well, then why do you say they? We told them that.
Okay.
So you are siding in with the version of the Soviet Union against your own government.
That's true.
Why don't you go over and live?
They have the evidence, Wally. They have the evidence that the United States is withholding.
We have a guy out in the audience who's willing to buy you a ticket back to Moscow, pal. Where is he? Yeah, all right. Why in the world, why do you believe the Soviet Union over your own government?
Because they have the proof.
Who has the proof?
The Soviet Union.
The Russians.
I'd be happy to tell you.
You can't believe anything those lying animals say in the Soviet Union. And for you to believe those murderers above your own country, you shouldn't even be in the country, and I'm sick to even look at you.
Can I tell you why I believe them, Wally?
What?
Can I tell you why I believe them?
Why do you believe them?
Okay, first of all, that Korean plane was off course. We had various U.S. intelligence agencies that could have easily seen that plane, which they did, and told it to get back on course. Also, for several hundred miles during its journey, an RC-135 reconnaissance plane was following it. And just before it entered the Kamchatka Peninsula, it dove down below Soviet radar coverage to act as a decoy.
Wait a minute. If I want to hear, hey, if I want to hear communist propaganda, I mean, I can just tune it in on a shortwave radio.